Hey guys, today we're going to be breaking down some of the stanky guitar parts in Shaky Ground, the classic by the Temptations. This is one of my favorite tunes of all time. Love playing this tune. Be sure to come by TastyGuitar.com to get the free tab on this lesson by subscribing on the bottom of the homepage. Tune up and let's get started. All right, guys, let's go ahead and break the main groove down here. Now, we're in the key of E, and it's starting by hitting the D note there at the 5th fret on the A string and the E note at the 7th fret together with the low E string, and it's kind of droning on that low E. Something like this. Then you're going to hit 2 scratches just on dead strings, so just cover it up. And then you're going to go down to the C sharp at the 4th fret on the A string and just hit that by itself. And I'm kind of playing this, a strummed attack on a single note like that. I'm not just picking it like that. It's kind of more of kind of a percussive sound. So kind of hit a couple dead strings above it as well. Okay, and then you're going to go to back to the 5th fret, hitting that D note again together with the low E string. So far you're going to have this. Again. Okay, and then on beat 4, you're going to again hit dead strings every 16th note of that beat. So 4, E, and Okay, so here's the first measure. Again. Moving on to the second half of this groove, you're going to start kind of the same, that E and D note again with a low E string. But then you're going to hit the E note at the 7th fret on that A string by itself. Something like this. Couple more scratches. Gonna go up to the 5th fret on the D string, that's your G note, the flat 3rd of E. Kind of pull it down a little bit, or you can push it up, but it's just kind of a quarter bend. Couple scratches. Back to that D note with the low E. And then on beat 4, you're gonna hit the scratches again, 4, E, and that's the second half of this groove. So here it is, the second half all together. A little bit quicker now. All right, so here's that main groove all together. A little bit quicker now. All right, let's go ahead and break this variation down now. It's starting exactly like the main groove in the first 3 beats. Then on beat 4, what you're going to do is on the 2nd 16th note of beat 4, you're going to hit open strings, the open D, G, and B, which kind of gives you an E minor 7 sound. 4, E, and then hit the low E open as well. 4, E, and And then again, moving into the second part of this, you're going to keep hitting that low E string, 4, E, and 1. And then you're going to hit the 14th fret barred up there with your 3rd finger. I would bar the 3rd finger there, and it kind of creates an A chord, just kind of a passing chord sound. 4. You're going to hold that out a little bit, and then bring that barred 3rd finger down to the 12th fret, which again gets an E minor 7. 4. Then dead strings, just hit cover everything up and hit dead strings for 3 strums. Again, I'm kind of doing this all with down strums. 4. Again, 4. And then you're going to go down all the way down to an A bar chord. Kind of hit the bottom, just the kind of power chord, just the bottom 2 strings. Then the top of the chord. Okay, so far you'd have this. 4. Again. 4. And then you're going to go down to the G bar chord, and I'm just really hitting the top 4 strings of that. Okay, so again, 4. And there it is. So now let's put this second half of it together with the first half. So here is this variation all together. Again. All right, guys, let's go ahead and break down this last variation here. Now, the first measure of this is exactly the same as that previous example. Again. But moving into the second measure of this, it changes up a little bit, starting with a hammer on, right there, the open E ringing out, and together with hammering from the D to the E at the 7th fret on the A string. Right there. Hit a dead strings after that. Open strings after that. 3 more dead strums. And here are the last 2 beats starting right after beat 3. 3. So real slow, hitting that open E together with the E at the 7th fret on the A string. Hammering on from the 5th to the 7th fret, your G note to your A note on the D string. Open E string again. Then hitting that open E together with the G note at the 5th fret on the D string. And 2 more scratches. All right, so all together, here is this last example. Again. And a little faster now.